It's still only February, but PS5 games are coming thick and fast already, and this year looks like it's going to be stacked with some quality titles. So why don't we go through a list of 5 games you should trophy hunt in 2025. And if you watch to the end, there is a couple of bonus games thrown in. Now, I've tried to balance this list with games I'm looking forward to and games that will cater to the majority. We're going to discuss the potential requirements for the platinum and what the game's going to be like. If I've missed any game off you plan to platinum this year, let me know down below in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more platinum trophy videos. Atomfall is the newest title coming in March from the developers behind the Sniper Elite series, Rebellion. This is a survival action game set in my favourite place to do weekend breaks, although I've never quite seen it like this. Inspired by real events, this parallel universe has you exploring, crafting, fighting, looting, bartering. This looks like if Fallout and Skyrim had a British baby on the outside, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what this game has to offer and uncover the mystery the trailers tease. Honestly, I have a feeling this game is going to take a good 40 to 50 hours to platinum, and I for one am looking forward to sinking my teeth into something completely new. There will be a good chunk of collectibles, probably crafting trophies, exploration trophies. I'm just hoping for no missable story related trophies. Those I always end up missing. Split Fiction is a game from the creators of It Takes Two. You play as Mio and Zoe, who are developing 2 very different types of games, one fantasy, the other sci-fi, and using a new type of technology they get stuck and end up getting merged together in the worlds. They have to work together in order to get out. Like It Takes Two, it's very much a co-op game, and you need to literally work together in order to progress through each level, doing different tasks and mini games that require 2 controllers in order to complete. I think these trophies will be on the easier side, with it very much being a complete the story mission and some mini game related trophies, and it won't take too much time to complete, although you probably will need a second person in order to do this. Assassin's Creed Mirage was a return to form, with an amazing story and a return to what made the Assassin's Creed franchise it is today, with more of an emphasis on being an assassin instead of being a hoarder who has to collect 1,000 items across a map. Assassin's Creed Shadow aims to be a similar style game set in the 16th century Sengoku period, playing as an assassin who will be trying to stop the Templar Order plot to upend the world, set some 500 years or so after the original game, putting this around the Ezio era but halfway across the world. Like Mirage, I have a feeling this is going to be a 20 or so hour platinum with different types of assassinations, exploration, collectibles, mission specific trophies, which will take up time as opposed to being overly difficult. Recently I got the platinum for Mafia and Mafia 2, mainly off the back of seeing this trailer for our next game, which is Mafia: The Old Country. The Mafia series is about, well, the Mafia. It's a GTA style game with more of an emphasis on driving mechanics. The Mafia: The Old Country is going to be set in Sicily, which is what is referred to as the Old Country, and it is the early days of the map from what the trailer is showing off. Mafia is known for being linear with chapters, and while Mafia 3 was more of an open world, this takes it back to something more in line with the first 2 games. I have a feeling that these trophies are pretty much going to be based around driving, vehicles, mission-specific ones, chapter-specific trophies, and normally some of them are like missable, so obviously you'll need to keep an eye out in order to make sure you get that platinum. This one needs no introduction, but make sure you've carved out at least 200 hours out of your life based on the way Rockstar do their trophies, and that's GTA 6. Now, I could have left this off because, let's face it, it's going to be the highest selling game of the year by a mile, and any trophy hunter worth their salt is at least going to attempt it, but it's here just in case you forgot. You know the breakdown. We're going to have story trophies, GTA Online trophies, and those gold star mission trophies. Hopefully they ease up on the difficulty, but let's face it, that's not Rockstar's style. And that's 5 games that I think you should be trying to get the platinum for in 2025. And as I said, you made it to the end of the video, so here are some bonus games to throw in that you should also be trying this year. Now, while you might remember Spyro, Crash, Sly Raccoon, Ratchet as the PlayStation mascot, and there is one that is kind of the stepchild to these, and while technically not a PlayStation mascot, as he was out on the Sega Saturn, and he has a Game Boy version, to me he's synonymous with the original PlayStation, and that is Croc. Croc is a game that is very much like Spyro and Crash in that it's a platformer, and this year, like Crash Insane Trilogy and Spyro Reignited, Croc The Legend of Gobos is getting a remaster this year. While there is no release date yet, I have a feeling this one is very much going to be like a Spyro trophy list rather than a Crash. Crash is obviously time related and difficulty related, and Spyro is more of a 10 to 12 hour sit back with your feet up kind of platinum. Days Gone is a game released for PS4 and is a post-apocalyptic zombie open world game. Wait, did you say PS4? Yes, and while this game has been out for some time, this year we are getting a remaster, which is giving you the 60 frames per second, some new modes like a horde mode, and while I don't think there will be any extra trophies surrounding this, if it's a game that you haven't had the chance to try this year, it might be that time. The reason they are here and not in the main list is 1, because 5 is a nice round number, and 2, because they are technically, Days Gone is a game that has already been released, and Croc, to be honest, the amount of people I've spoken to about it don't even remember the game. Anyway, are there any games on the list you are going to try, and what games did I miss off? Let me know down below in the comments. Drop a follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and until next time, peace.